Hello, 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 everybody. Hi. Hello. Okay. Hello. Welcome to this week's episode of Vybez TV. Okay, everybody, welcome. Hey, hello. Hope everybody had a good week. Okay, I'm glad to see y'all beautiful faces tuned back in. Okay, so we have a caller. Okay, we have a caller this week. So we're going to dig all in her business a little bit. Y'all know how this works by now, right? So let's take it to the top, take it from the top, and we'll just jump right into it, okay? So first and foremost, we want to thank saints, spirit guides, ancestors. We want to thank our most benevolent entities and energies, right? We want to thank them all for their love, guidance, and protection during this session. We want to thank our shadow team and our light team, as above, so below, as within, so without. Okay, and we want to ashe all of the ancestors, y'all. Ashe, ashe, ashe. As their story was written, so is our own. Okay, so is our own. So listen to me. We're going to do a quick read for the collective. Then we are going to jump straight into our caller and see what she's got going on. Ooh, so shout out to the Leos. Okay, shout out to the Leos because very rarely do I see this, but y'all came out twice. Y'all just came out twice. So the full moon in Leo and the new moon in Leo, don't let pride get in your way. Confidence is your key to success. And this full moon in eclipse card, conclusions are within reach. So before I even pull any other cards, let's just walk down these three cards. Okay, don't let pride get in your way. This is really telling you to check yourself, right? How that old school song used to say, check yourself before you wreck yourself, right? You could be standing on the precipice of greatness, but because your ego is telling you, don't do this, don't do that, I'm too good for this, I'm too for that, right? You could even need help and be too prideful to ask for it, right? Spirit is saying, don't let that pride and ego get in your way. Okay, don't be too prideful to the point where it's a detriment. Okay, and this confidence is your key to success, right? This is saying you being not confident is blocking your blessings. You second guessing yourself, you doubting if the people are going to receive you, or doubting if a path or journey or job or mate or whatever is actually for you, is actually blocking your blessing, right? So Spirit is like, be confident, walk with pride, walk with a sense of knowing, not too much pride, right? But walk with a sense of, I know why I'm here. I know what I'm here to do. I know that I'm powerful. I know. Okay, you have to get in this area. You have to get in this ideal, in this mindset of, I just know. And anything that I know is truth. Anything that I know is king, right? So conclusions are within reach. Honestly, I feel like this goes with this key to success card, right? Because this is kind of saying that whether you realize it or not, you're right at the winning point. I think I said breaking point earlier, but you're right at the winning point. Okay, you're right at the point, at the spot where Spirit is trying to bring something to you. Spirit is trying to put you on the next level. You just don't see it. And because you don't see it, you might be worried. You might be feeling like this sense of overwhelm, or this sense of even withdrawal from your normal routine because you're not too sure. For other you guys, though, this conclusions are within reach is actually giving me the feelings of a relationship. Okay, for some of you guys, this is telling me that things that were hidden are being revealed, and these things that are being revealed are helping you with your decisions, right? These things that have been revealed are going to make it easier for you to make certain decisions or come to certain conclusions, or actually just to realize that the conclusions that you had already came to are valid and true. Okay, because that could be where some of us are struggling with just accepting what we already know and accepting the truth that has already been laid out before us. Ooh, honey. Listen to me when I say some of you guys are going to be finding that sense of happiness and leaving these situations. Okay, some of you guys are going to be going, yeah, I put myself here, but me being here was not conducive of my happiness. Me being here was not putting me in spaces where I was knowing my true path, knowing my true self, right? This situation kept me even away from who I really am, right? It doesn't make a difference. This could even be a job. I worked this job so much that I lost track of what makes me happy. I worked this job so much that I lost track of who I really am. And it's time for me to get back to that, right? Some of you guys could see that these situations put you in positions where your money suffered, your finances, right? You could be saying to yourself, I gave and gave and gave to this individual, this job, this whatever. And now I'm realizing that I don't even have anything to give myself or to offer my children. Or now I'm struggling. Now I'm borrowing from money because I let somebody borrow all this money, or I co-sign for somebody, right? So some people here might need to make wiser decisions with who they not only give energy to, but money to, because your finances are coming up here. And it's really talking about this need for you to watch what you're spending, what you're giving out, okay? Watch what's coming in with a fine-tooth comb, okay? And don't be afraid to ask for your money back. That's another thing, okay? This is giving me all the... Don't be afraid to ask for your money back from somebody. Don't be afraid to tell somebody that you need your money. Don't be afraid to charge people for your services adequately, okay? Because you could be the one really suffering just trying to be Mr. or Mrs. Nice Guy or Girl, okay? So let's see, what overall message do we have for the collective? Ooh, so this was not the deck that I wanted, but this is the deck we're going to use, okay? Gelato, Goddess, and Peonia, okay? Gelato, Goddess, and Peonia, okay? So these two cards, these two cards are telling me two things. One for this Gelato Goddess card here, right? We have to really learn how to take control over situations. We have to not allow life to beat us up. We have to say, you know, I'm going to always be in control. I'm going to always be the one that is in charge of this, my soul's happiness, right? You could be reeling or still grieving. I don't want to say reeling, but grieving from the loss of somebody. Okay, you could be putting yourself in emotional spaces that are not healthy because you have not yet learned how to emotionally cope with grief or loss. Okay, so this Gelato Goddess is saying, like, don't hide yourself behind your emotions. Don't hide yourself behind work. Don't hide yourself, bury yourself in alcohol, drugs, or anything like that. Learn how to be a powerhouse and cope with these emotions. Learn how to tap into yourself so that you can handle all of your emotions as they come. Okay? And this Peonia card says, love who you are. Love who you are. And I think that ties in good with this confidence is your key to success, but this also leaving situations that don't serve you any purpose so you can find your happiness, because you can't really love who you are if you don't even really know who you are, right? That makes it very hard to love who you are when you're not even sure who you are. And then think about what that does to people you potentially want to be with as mates and sexual partners and lovers. Because if I don't even really know who I am, how can you make me happy? How can I be happy with you? Because I'm going to have expectations for you to do things for me that I should actually be doing and handling for myself. Okay, so this is really dope, because this is kind of telling me here, if you take a step back and learn to love you, learn how to follow your own happiness, be strong, be confident, not too prideful, and paying attention to your intuition, life is going to seemingly do a 180. You're going to find yourself not in the same situations. You're going to find yourself not necessarily scrapping like a boxer up against the ropes in life, okay? You will literally find yourself like Muhammad Ali, right? Floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. So Let me, let's do this deck over here. Let's get a general overall healing message for the collective. I don't feel like I use this deck in a minute, so let's use this deck and see what they have to say. Even though that pink deck was screaming, pick me. The pink deck was literally screaming at me, guys. So this says acquire gratitude for life itself. See that? Acquire gratitude for life itself. So once you can say to yourself, I'm thankful for everything. I'm thankful for the fact I woke up. I'm thankful for the fact that I have a roof over my head. I'm thankful for the fact I have healthy children. I'm thankful for the fact I have a job or income or whatever the case may be. I'm thankful for the fact that anything, once you find a space in your heart, mind, body, and soul for gratitude, okay, you will literally be less stressful. You will literally start to seeing life in a different way. But they want you to not stress. They want you to always express that gratitude and get the people away from you that are always negative. Get the people away from you that always have something bad to say, or are always talking about people, always insinuating the negative aspects of life. Yeah, get them people away from you. Oh, this is going to be a great way to kind of end the segment. Leap. Okay, you go first and the universe will catch you. So this journey to following yourself, this journey that you're going to be on, reclaiming your happiness, really digging into yourself, finding who you are, that's going to come with you letting go of a lot of things. And Spirit is saying, just take that leap. Okay, this could be some of you guys with these relationships, taking a leap and saying, maybe we should separate. This could be some of you guys with jobs. Hey, it's time for me to separate. It's time for me. I can't work here anymore. This work environment is not conducive or is not healthy for me. Okay, I feel like my talent's being wasted here. I don't feel like I'm really being used, right? So this is saying don't be afraid to take that leap of faith. Don't be afraid to step out on I'm not sure. But I know 100% that this is what I want to do. I know 100% this is the path for me. I know 100% that this is going to fulfill me. Everything else, let Spirit take care of. Don't not do something because of the money. Don't not do something because of the support. Don't not do something because you're unsure. And I mean unsure in the sense that you're doubting yourself because of those other things. Spirit is saying literally just tell us what you want. Put in 100% of the effort, and we got you. We got you. Okay? So guys, listen, we're going to get the caller on the line. Okay, we're going to get the caller on the line. We'll be right back, so just sit tight, okay? Okay, guys, welcome back, okay? We got the caller on the line. Miss Brianna, how are you doing today, beautiful?
Good. How about you guys?
Oh, we're doing pretty good. Okay. So listen, I don't want to waste any time because we only have about 13 or so minutes to play with. So we're just going to kind of jump right into the reading, if that's cool with you.
Yes, ma'am. Let's do it.
All right. So first and foremost, we're going to thank Saints, Spirit Guides, Ancestors. We're going to thank our most benevolent entities and energies. We're going to thank them all for their love, guidance, and protection during this session. Okay, we are going to thank our shadow team and our light team, as above, so below, as within, so without. And we are going to ashe all of the ancestors. Ashe, ashe, ashe. As their story was written, so is our own. All right. So let's see, Miss Brianna. What card do you have for Miss Brianna? Ooh. So the first two cards you have is, so A, if you tuned in or called in with a yes/no question, okay, they gave you this yes card, okay? They gave you this yes card. So they're telling you that whatever change or plans that you have, Spirit, God, energy, whatever you want to call it, they are giving you a big yes. They are telling you to move forward. They are telling you that this is something that is divinely orchestrated. So this could be a move, or this could be something related to a job, because you have this longing for home card, belonging, the original light workers. So this could be a good indicator that now would be after October 1st, I would say, will be a good time for you to move, will be a good time for you to do any sort of job switches, right? Anything along that nature. If you even accepted a new job offer or are applying for new jobs, I definitely feel like Spirit is telling you that you are going to either get these, or now is a good time for you to make these changes. Yeah, Seven of Cups. So this is so funny. I shuffled another deck out here. They gave you the Seven of Cups, and they gave you this High Priestess card in reverse, though. So that's telling me that while you have options, you're afraid to step into these options, or you're afraid to step into yourself, trusting that you are going to make the right decision, right? So Spirit is like, stop second guessing yourself, stop doubting yourself. Okay, if you believe wholeheartedly you know what you know, then you know what you know, and stop doubting that. Okay, because they gave you this World card here. So they really want you to start thinking long term. They really want you to realize that they are putting things into play and into motion for you. You just have to trust yourself enough to make the right decision, right? The funny part about this is after that, they gave you the Lovers card in reverse and the Ten of Wands. So if you are in a situation, a love situation, relationship triangle, they are telling you that somebody's about to have a change of heart, or somebody could have just decided they have a change of heart. They're ready to leave. They're no longer feeling this connection, or they're not feeling like the relationship is balanced, right? Because this is kind of what it feels like. It's an imbalance here. Somebody's giving more than another person. Somebody feels like they're doing more of the nurturing, more of the listening, more of the understanding, right? I'm the one giving the gifts or planning dates or blah, blah, blah. This could be the last relationship you were in if you're single right now. And if you are single and it's because of this, then they're trying to tell you at this moment, you need to rebalance yourself, right? You need to realize that stepping away from people, places, and things is going to help you find new opportunities. It's going to help you really start to seeing what's available in the world for you, okay? They don't want you sitting around feeling depressed. They don't want you sitting around sulking, even though I think this is past tense, right? They want you really up, moving, shaking. They want you sharing who you are and your gifts with the world, not just with yourself. Right? It's like, oh, I know I'm this beautiful, dope, and amazing individual, but because I go through things, I like keep that to myself, or there's parts of me that I don't want to share with other people or share with the world because I don't know how they're going to accept it, or I don't want people talking about me or anything like that. And Spirit is like, girl, F them people. We gave you a certain gift or energy for a reason, and we need you to step into fully using that gift and fully using your purpose. So let's see, what soulful woman card do we have for Miss Brianna? Is any of this making sense at this point? Hello, Brianna?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I was asking, is any of this resonating, making sense at this moment?
Yes, it's on point.
Let's see. Card kind of dropped, but I can't reach it. So we're going to see if they have another one that's comparable to the one that dropped that I can't reach. So let's see. Soulful woman. Oh, there it goes. A daring dreamer. Ooh. So I like to read these soulful woman cards because I love the messages that come with these soulful woman cards. So we are going to read, well, we would read them if I had the right book, but I don't have the right book. Nope. Okay, so since I don't have the right book, I'm just going to tell you intuitively what this is telling me, right? This Daring Dreamer card. The Daring Dreamer card is really giving me all the energy that you have to step outside of yourself in order for changes to occur. It's if you see yourself being this big amazing, wonderful person, step into that, right? If you see yourself as something, then create that. Put all the necessary, align all the necessary tools so that you can become the person you want to be, right? If I feel like I can become the next Beyonce, then I can. I'm going to opera train and start a girl group and then kick 2 of them out, right? Whatever. I'm going to follow the necessary steps to get to what I need to do. So this says change the way you see, not the way you look, right? So the world doesn't have a problem. I have a problem with how I view the world and people around me, right? I have a problem with even how I kind of view myself because of the way the world is. So did you recently change your hair color or do something, change hairstyle, hair color?
No, I'm thinking about it.
Oh, you're thinking about it. That's where that comes in. Okay, all right. You going thinking about like a dark burgundy, something dark. It's almost not like a burgundy-ish or a black, brownish, dark. It's a dark.
Yes, I'm torn between the burgundy, purple, ombre-ish, blondish, brownish, or the jet black.
Ooh, so honestly, I don't know, right? But for some awkward reason, I seen dark with color. So I don't know if there was a way to maybe ombre the burgundy or something, or if you were going to do like burgundy with lighter highlights or something, but it definitely seems like there's going to be a mix. So maybe you will do the purple, but it definitely seems like it's going to be mixed color. Don't ask me where that just came from, but they were saying something about you either changing your hair or changing your hair color. New love. Ooh, this is cute. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Ooh. So this is a good indicator that either this feels like, though, this new love kind of feels like somebody you might have encountered before. So this might be you talking to somebody you once talked to. It didn't work out back then, right? Maybe you and this person both had significant others. So you guys couldn't like really link and blah, blah, blah. So this person might be coming back around to you. The reason I'm saying I feel like this is somebody from before, because this card is giving me all the energy that you already know this person or you already have encountered this person. So they're definitely saying somebody's going to come back around, text you, inbox you, call you, DM you, like, oh, hey, big head type of vibe, right? So let's see, can we trust this new person when they come? Not trust, but what's the energy for this new person when they come? Because I get the feeling that, honestly, you might be in the space where you realize I'm probably not ready to date right now. I need to get my finances in order, get this in order, get that in order. So this could be you saying, I don't mind talking to individuals, but I don't think I'm ready to date, because there's an air here that feels like I don't know if I'm quite ready. Then the Mask card came out. So either you or this person could be a Gemini, could be Gemini, Pisces, could be a Leo. Not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslight, Libra as well. So yeah, this could be either you or this person just like going through the motions because they want somebody to talk to, but knowing that like, I'm not really going to be 100% invested in this. I'm not really going to be emotionally invested in any of this because I can't be. I'm still trying to get my footing back from my last situation. So if somebody does come back around, just if somebody does come around to you, whether new or old, I would just make sure you're staying focused on your path, because this person might just be doing a lot of talking and might not really be the person that they portray themselves to be. So this could be somebody from the past, like, oh no, what are you talking about? I've changed, right? I'm a new person. I don't do that kind of stuff anymore. Like I learned my lesson, and they actually haven't, right? They actually haven't.
Yep, Mercury retrograde. I don't want it. I'm good. I'm not dating right now for a reason. And I just want my true divine counterpart, but I know what I have to do to attract them. And I do attract to different people because my energy is magnetic. I'm very loved out in Albany and Schenectady, and I don't even live there yet. But I just want my actual divine counterpart. I don't want nobody from the past. I don't want nobody that's in the Knight of Wands, because I will Seven of Pentacles and the Hermit. I will ghost you and leave you waiting.
Okay, there we go. There we go. So yeah, so definitely, if they come, you say, oh, no. And like you said, until you meet that person that really proves to you, right? Because especially nowadays, people have learned the lingo. These men are wisening up. They have learned the lingo. They come to you talking all this, divinity and healing, and they be the ones you gotta watch out for. Oops. The call dropped. The call dropped. Okay. Okay. Oops, and the back of the thing came off. Hello? Okay, no, let me put it back on speaker. The speaker's not on. Hello?
I'm here.
Okay. I was like, ooh, shit, call drop.
Probably.
Okay, so basically what I was saying was just be very, very careful nowadays, because these men have learned the lingo, right? These men come to us talking all this spiritually enlightened stuff, and those really be the ones that kind of are still doing the same things. They just learn to cloak it in crystals and affirmations, right? So just be very mindful that this person that comes to you is not wearing a mask, and that they're always going to be showing who they really are, not just talking about who they are or who they want to be, right? Because you don't want to get caught on potential. You don't want to end up liking somebody for their potential, and it's potential that they never live up to, or potential that they don't even see within themselves, right? So last card you have here says, remind yourself that you are a soul spirit being. Remind yourself that you are a soul spirit being, right? So this is saying, like you just said, I know that I'm magical. I know this. I know that. So they're like, keep that in your mind at all times. Always keep focused that you're not human having a spiritual experience, right? How's the mean go? We're spirits having a human experience. And so that means we have the ability to create. We have the ability to add to our world as well as take away from. So Spirit really is saying here, don't forget, you are an alien superstar, okay? You want it, you can see it, you can have it. Don't get too caught up in what you don't have. Just really always stay focused on what you want and putting your energy where it needs to be so you can get what you want. But they did give you the new love card. So when you're ready, when you feel like you're ready, I definitely feel like somebody is going to come to you though. So that's a blessing. That's definitely a blessing. And you did say that you are coming to this area soon, right? So yeah, just make sure you keep your money straight before you move. Make sure you're planting seeds that will grow later on, and not just doing things at the spur of the moment, like on the whim. Make sure that you really are taking the time to build a solid foundation for where you're going. Because otherwise you don't want to end up here with somebody who's offering you empty promises, things that they can't give you, really immature vibes, like really, immature. You don't want anything immature, and that's just not with a relationship. Immature is something that has not yet fully formed, right? So you don't want jobs like that. You don't want friendships like that. You don't want relationships like that. Okay, boo?
Yep.
All right. You guys, we are completely out of time. Okay, we are completely out of time. So everybody, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Brianna, thank you so much for calling in this week to the show. Okay, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, beautiful. Okay.
You're welcome. Anytime. It's a pleasure.
Everybody listen. You guys know how I leave you every single week. Okay, every single week is the same thing, top to the bottom. You guys know how this goes, right? From the top of your head to the soles of your feet and everything in between. Be healthy, guys. Okay, be healthy, healthy, healthy. Our health is our true source of wealth. So if we don't have our health, we legit don't have anything else. Our physical health affects our spiritual and emotional health, and our spiritual and emotional health affect our physical health. So just be healthy. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Deuces.